The future of a historic Cape Cod golf course is hanging in the balance, sparking community debates and raising questions about environmental sustainability versus tradition. But here's where it gets controversial. Next Monday's town meeting in Falmouth will decide whether this nearly century-old golf course will be transformed into a large-scale solar energy project. Part of the land will be preserved as open space, ensuring that conservation efforts are still part of the plan. Imagine a landscape that has seen countless golf enthusiasts over the decades, potentially shifting into a hub for renewable energy. The proposed project by PureSky Energy involves covering roughly 57 acres of this storied course with more than 45,000 solar panels. Once operational, these panels could produce over 29,000 megawatt-hours annually, enough electricity to power about 7% of the entire county's needs. That's a significant contribution toward community-wide sustainability. But the plans aren't just about solar panels. The developers have committed to donating 137 acres of land to the town for conservation efforts, including planting pollinator-friendly meadows and trees. Meanwhile, about 10 acres will be cleared to accommodate the solar arrays and battery storage facilities. This nuanced approach aims to balance renewable energy growth with environmental preservation. The local planning authority, the Cape Cod Commission, has already given its approval, marking this as the largest solar project the region has endorsed so far. It's also among the biggest in the state, an impressive milestone that underscores the project's significance. The upcoming town meeting will address 3 key articles. The first authorizes the town to accept the land donation, some of which will be set aside for public benefit like walking trails and open fields, including a beloved sledding hill. The second article seeks permission for the town's government to petition the state legislature to formalize this donation and approve a leaseback agreement with the developers for up to 40 years, with possible extensions. This process could make the project more streamlined and allow the town to manage the land effectively. Yet, not everyone is on board. A citizen-driven petition and some public comments express concern about losing this historic golf course. For many, the course is more than just a recreational spot. It's a cultural landmark designed by notable architects and once home to state tournaments in the 1950s. Opponents argue that the land's conversion to solar infrastructure displaces a valuable community resource, especially given the region's ongoing housing crisis. Adding to the debate, a third article is proposing to remove the golf course from the town's solar overlay district, a move that could prevent the project altogether. This overlay district, created in 2021, was intended to help guide renewable energy development, but some residents now believe it's not suitable for this particular site. The owner of the course, David Friel, whose family has operated the course since 1985, has stated that the decision to sell was driven by financial difficulties rather than a desire to abandon the community. Early discussions in 2019 considered various options, including turning the land into housing or solar farms, with the current plan clearly leaning towards solar energy. If approved, the transition to a solar site is expected to take approximately 6 to 9 months, with the community soon seeing a new kind of landscape, one that marries renewable energy with the preservation of some open spaces. Derek Moretz from PureSky Energy expressed enthusiasm about this project, emphasizing its role in demonstrating that clean energy development can be compatible with environmental and community interests. He added that the project symbolizes a forward-thinking approach that can serve as a model for other regions. However, opposition persists. Supporters of keeping the golf course argue it remains one of the few affordable public golf options on Cape Cod, and its historical significance adds sentimental value. Critics also point to the broader regional housing shortage, suggesting that land could be better used to address community needs through housing development. A Change.org petition opposing the conversion has amassed over 3,500 signatures, with many community members emphasizing that the golf course is a local treasure worth protecting. As Falmouth stands at this crossroads, the upcoming vote will undoubtedly spark spirited discussions about progress, reservation, and what kind of future the town envisions. What's your take? Should this historic golf course make way for renewable energy, or should tradition hold sway? Share your thoughts in the comments. You might have a different perspective that challenges the consensus.